Hello folks. So I appeared in court on the 29th of last month, March, as I was required to do. They adjourned it until the 26th of this month, April, which happens to be my birthday. I hope they're not planning an unpleasant birthday surprise for me. But it's not just the secular powers that I'm in trouble with. You may remember that during lockdown, the government instructed, the Scottish government anyway, I think the UK one as well, but anyway, the government instructed all churches to close their doors. And this went on for some months. I was unhappy about this because the secular authorities have no jurisdiction within the church courts. They have no say in the church. Now, this opinion is supported by what Christ said: "Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, and unto God that which is God's." So there's a clear separation of powers there. The secular authorities cannot dictate to the church how they go about things. I mean, they didn't stop there. They didn't stop at closing the church doors. When they finally did deign to allow us, permit us to meet again, they gave us further instructions as to how often we could sing and things. Now, that's just plain bonkers and completely unacceptable in my view. So anyway, the first Sabbath day that I was back in church, when they opened the doors again, after the service, I was so unhappy about things. You know, all the forced mask wearing and everything. I was compelled, motivated to make a video, which I did and uploaded. The church, or at least the ruling elders and minister of my congregation, took a dim view of this and summoned me before the church courts, charging me with desecration, no less, of the Sabbath day, amongst other things. There's a contradiction here, though, in my opinion, because the ministers in our church, and in, of course, other churches, but it's only my church I'm talking about just now, the ministers in the church do the same. They upload their sermons, their Sabbath day sermons, onto the internet. Well, how is that any different, really, in essence, to what I did? After all, the only crucial factor really in this is whether my subject matter was relevant to the Lord's Day, and I believe it was. So they removed my membership of 27 years. That was my punishment over a matter of opinion. Now, I could understand, I could see their point if the whole matter was about fundamental Christian doctrine. But it's nothing of the sort. It's merely a matter of opinion. A matter, I might add, which has no science to back it up, especially the silly mask wearing. No science whatsoever. But bottom line being, do unto others what you would have them do unto you. What they call the golden rule. To put it one way, treat others with respect. Don't harass them. So I believe it's only right and acceptable to expect others not to harass you, and if they do, point out in some way, politely, that they ought not to be doing that. Passive disobedience. It is sinful to obey a wrong law or a sinful law, a law which goes against God's will. So, once again, the case has been put off until the 26th, just to let you know that. Let me know what you think of the church situation. Feel free to comment.